guys, what's up? It is JB Illusion, fresh off of watching episode 2 of season 5 of Samurai Jack, and let me tell you people, things got real. So, right off the bat, sorry for a little bit of a spoiler, we got to see the Master of Evil, Aku. I'm not going to tell you much more than that, but I would like to actually give you a question to think about. So, we've seen the effects of 50 years of running around, destroying Aku's minions, trapped in the future, has had on Samurai Jack. Now, imagine you're Aku, the Master of Evil. You have people from other worlds postulating in front of you, giving you gifts. They can't defeat you, except the one guy in the known universe is out there trying to kill you. You know he's out there. He's got the only weapon in the known universe that can kill you. Aku does not know that Jack doesn't have the sword. If he did know that, this probably would have been over a long time ago, but hasn't been. So, Aku has been trying to kill Jack. He's been sending minion after minion after minion. In previous seasons, it was actually a joke. Like, it got to joke status where Aku would just order up like a pizza delivery, minions, and they would go out and just die. They would just fail miserably. So after 50 years of this weird stalemate, this circle of Aku going, okay, I'll send you, and then that guy goes to fight Jack and he gets waxed. It's taken its toll. Now, we do get some really beautiful imagery in this episode. A lone white wolf fighting against a pack of these weird, I want to say alien tigers? Yeah, alien tigers, and that was really beautiful, and it kind of set the scene for this episode. As you know, the daughters of Aku, fully trained up, are going at Jack. And you see, the thing about this I would like to talk about is Jack has been fighting robots. We saw it in the first episode with a dude, I want to call him Scratchman Apu, the same One Piece, I know, but he fought against robots that he was able to adapt to. He came at him with the magic flute. Jack was able to figure out what's up, how to stop it, and instead of adapting to try to go back to the flute, he was just like, okay, you beat that. Now I will use my other powers. And then Jack adapted to that and beat him and then took his sword. Yeah. The daughters of Aku are not like anything that Jack has ever fought. The dude, well, usually the formula is they show up, Jack, I challenge you to a duel. And then they show him some cool, awesome powers, and then Jack is just like, okay. It's really more of just annoying at this point in time. Jack eventually figures out how to beat them after they call him out, and he continues on his day. But the daughters of Aku did not talk to Jack. They did not openly come out and say, we are going to challenge you. They just went in. And that was so fun to see. It was so amazing to just see them go in on Jack. Not say anything, not do anything but attack him. So, there's also a very interesting part of this episode that we got to see, and that's, Jack has been out here for 50 years without his sword. I talked about that earlier, because the weird circle, the stalemate that he and Aku have, would be broken by the sword. You see, if Jack had the sword, he could at least take the fight to Aku, but he can't even do that. So what is his quest? For the last 50 years, he's just been not doing anything. He hasn't been moving forward. Frankly, I guess he hasn't been moving back because they haven't really driven him into a corner yet. Oh, the daughters of Aku drove Jack into a corner. But without the sword, his whole quest is kind of pointless. And we get to see Jack kind of reasoning with himself about the validity of his quest now. So, the sword is Jack's greatest weapon. He does not have it right now. The weapons that he has now, the gun, the spear, the weapon that he actually took from his opponent last episode, It was proven this episode they're not as good as the sword. The Daughters of Aku focused him down, and really, when push came to shove, Jack could not rely on any of those weapons. The only thing that he could rely on is his training, which I think is what has been getting him by this last 50 odd years. It's his training. And the scary part about it is the Daughters of Aku in this episode, yeah, they had Jack shook. They had him on the run. When Jack tried to adapt, they adapted with him. Sorry, my chair. They adapted with him, which is the scary thing about the Daughters of Aku, because they've gone through all this training, just like Jack. And they have a variety of skills that they can use to change up how they attack him, how they fight him, how they hunt him. And that was really, really amazing to see. This is probably the first time in a long time that Jack has ever been on the run like this. I mean, he was scared. So, eventually, at some point in time, Jack does, yeah, spoilers, Jack does figure out that he is fighting, humans. And I think that's going to drastically change up how he goes about dealing with the Daughters of Aku in the next episode, and I can't really wait. Is he going to focus on a more mental approach, knowing that now his opponents are human? Maybe he can get in their heads. They have not dealt with everything that he's dealt with, all the mental anguish, and maybe that might break one or two of the daughters, that might break off their formation, and then maybe he could focus down one or two at a time, because when there's all 7 of them, he can't do anything. We got to see that he can't. The only thing he can do is maybe stick and move. So thank you guys for watching. I'm JB Illusion. Also, this was an episode where we got to see Jack kind of, I don't want to say use a dirty tactic, but then again, he was on the run, and he got messed up this episode. Thank you guys for watching. As always, be excellent to each other. And before I say peace, please hit me up in the comments down below and tell me whether or not you would like me to just go full whole hog spoiler or hide the spoilers, or what your idea of that is, because I know that by the time I put this up, people are just going to have the most crazy scenes just all over YouTube, because hey, forget about spoilers. Anyhow, peace. Tell me what you thought in the comments down below. I'm excited for episode 3. It's going to get even realer. It's going to be an awesome fight.